Hey, Jelly Duck. What's up, buddy? Just sharing out the stream, man. Sharing out the stream. Good morning, man. Yeah, I'm just doing some sharing out, and hey, Max B, what's good, man? Good morning, guy. Good morning. Good to see everybody. Good to see you guys. Coffee, good coffee. I was able to catch Tokyo Drew stream this morning. That was pretty cool, man. Okay, I need the link. Team Smoke, hey buddies, how's it going, man? Good morning, buddy. Good top of the morning to you. How's it going, my man? Oh, excuse me. What if I just go like this? Good stuff. Good, man. Man, I don't know why it does this. I've been very good, thank you. Yeah, just kind of wrapping up this project, and hopefully the music's not too loud, guys. But yeah, just wrapping up this this one project, and man, it's been we've been on it for like 8 months now, I guess. It's been crazy. So just getting that finished, and then I'll hopefully have some time off. And hey, me Dibble, good morning, man. Good morning, or I should say good evening to you, right? How's it going, bud? I'm just sharing up the stream here quick, but I got a bunch of stuff open in the desktop here. I got construction documents, or a contract. I got an example contracts. Yeah, dude, I'm almost at 2K. Yeah, I'm closing in on 1,900 subscribers, and hoping I can probably get to 2K next month. It should be like in February or March. It should be there. Yeah, so that's gonna be cool, man. It sure has been a grind, eh? Like, holy shit, man. I was thinking about that lately, and I'm like, man, is it ever a grind? Like, there's just so many channels, and especially with my niche, like construction and like how to, and like construction itself and tools is so saturated, right? Like, it's a really hard one to break into. So yeah, man, it's crazy the grind. Like, it's only a mid-afternoon, early afternoon. I see. That's cool. That's not too bad then. Sweet, dude. Yeah, dude, and you're I saw you're at like 550 or something like that. You're almost at 600. Fuck, man, you'll get to 1,000 sooner or later, eh? Like, you've been growing really well too. Oh man. But yeah, we gotta get you to 1,000 subscribers there, Ant. If anybody here hasn't subscribed to Ant's channel, make sure you go get over there and get subscribed. And Jelly Duck too, he composes music and stuff like that. So sorry guys. Oh my gosh, I think I have a cold coming on. Ugh. Yeah, one day at a time, brother. Yeah, you know, man. Exactly. And there's no rush. That's the thing. Like, if you oh yeah, there's a guy named Amos Cardoza. If he comes to your stream, he's my guy. Like, he's a really good friend of the channel, and he's a smoker, and you'll probably see him in your chat once in a while. And yeah, just so you know, Amos is my guy. So I sent him to you guys. So he's an official member. So I actually do have latest video. Alright. Oh, you know Amos. Okay, good. Yeah, right on, dude. Hey, Jay, Vengeance. What's up, man? Another composer. Yeah, right on. That's good, Ant. That's cool, man. Right on. 6 subs and 0 videos. That's fucking funny, man. Man, I'm kind of getting slow. I'm slow to the ball this morning. I got to, he's a Brady fan. Yeah, Brady fan. Yeah, well, so is Ant. Ant is a New England Patriots fan. Absolutely, yeah, we'll definitely check it out, Jay. Yeah, Jay is also another composer, so you check out his channel as well, guys. Yeah, I know. He is pretty good, but it's just annoyingly good, you know. Annoyingly good. I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, so I'm like anti-Patriots, right? Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to tweet and share out the stream on Facebook and Twitter. Max. It's funny. Fifi. Hold on here. I can't see the chat. Give me a second. Yeah, it is actually. I'm going to be getting into the blueprints right now. Just sharing up the stream. We're just getting started. And so if you guys don't mind, give it out a share and a thumbs up. And yeah, this is a VCG construction shirt. But yeah, I have drawings and specifications, and I'm going to kind of go over my estimating process. And I got a bunch of stuff, templates and stuff like that. And if anybody wants any of the hold on here. 1 second here. The music is too much for me right now. I'm going to turn it off because I hope you guys don't mind. If you guys want music, let me know. I'll put it on. But it's just too distracting right now. Right on. Thank you, Jelly Duck. Thank you. But yes, I do have blueprints. I'm going to go into the architectural drawings here right away. The first thing, I'm just sharing out sharing out the stream, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so that's good. I'll put you there. It's going to be a little tricky too because I'm going to be in editing mode as well. But let's see here. Okay, let's get the drawings. Let's get into the drawings, sure. Or I could share on Discord. I haven't shared on Discord yet. One more share. Groovy, yeah, right on. All right, now we're good to go. Okay. So everybody's good this morning? And Fifi, welcome to the stream. I love seeing new people. Yes, it is about reading blueprints. Amos, there. We were just talking about Amos. Ant was here. I don't know if he's still here, but I was just telling Ant that if he sees you, that you know you're an official member. You're my guy. So. Oh man, I hate working nights, guys. Yeah, I'll be working a couple nights this week, I think, too. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so this is the CCDC contract. I guess I should have prepared that. Let's get the blueprints up. What do we got showing here now? Oh, MS Excel. That's not gonna work. Acrobat. There we go. There's the... And then, of course, there's the chat. Oh, come on, guys. Okay, it's going to be a bit tricky. This is going to be a bit tricky, but if I just put that there... Okay, I can see the chat. So, when I get a job, you have to kind of like... You need to register with the different general contractors, so they'll send you invitations, right? So they'll like to bid and stuff like that. So you'll get a package. This is a kind of a. I wish I could have found a better set, but we'll get into it because I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this document, but it's mainly for most of us. We're going to be working in this architectural package, right? There's these different packages, like structural, mechanical, electrical, civil, landscape, sure, whatever. For the different trades, right? So the structural you'll get will be like the concrete and like the iron and things like that, right? So what's that here? Oh man, you hate night and I get one thing I hate: scam phone calls. Oh, isn't that crazy how you get all these calls to your cell phone now, like just random 1-800 numbers and crazy stuff like that, like telemarketers, and like it's crazy how your cell phone now is getting attacked. Remember how bad it was when you had the phone, like home phone? Oh my god. Yeah, I know. So yeah, working nights sucks. Oh, I'm gonna have to work. I have to work nights sometimes too, and mainly because of the elevator guys, I guess, because they don't want us working while they're working. So where you have to go in after hours to work around the elevators, right? You're on a landline still. Holy cow, that's crazy. I didn't even know those things still existed. Oh, you got a new album? Oh yeah, so Jay Vengeance has a new album coming out. Right on, dude. Yeah, I definitely like rap, hip hop. You bet. Ant would might like the might like your channel. Hmm. Oh wow, that's insane, Amos. What a bunch of dickheads. Oh man, isn't that the worst, eh? They only let you do 200 feet a night. Yeah, occupied. Yep. Mm-hmm. I am. I'm actually more than a foreman. I am a project manager. I do right. So I do run jobs. I do different stuff. Like here, let me show you guys. I was gonna show you guys. I got um, something open up here in photo. And this was my last office, hey guys. Right? So there's some of my certificates on the wall. But yes, I am a foreman, a superintendent, project manager, you name it. I've done it all. Right now, I'm a pieceworker. I do piecework, but it's still kind of funny because I take on a job and I'm still running it, but I'm doing it. I'm getting paid piecework and stuff, and I'll do contracts, little contract work and stuff like that. But I do major, big commercial stuff, right? Oh, I know office work. Um, I couldn't stand it in the office. I couldn't, man. But it was just, yeah. I need to be on the tools or on the go. Even when I'm running jobs as a superintendent, even I still put my tools on. And the companies that I work for always hate it. Like, oh man, you just got to stay up the tools. I'm like, but you got to get things done, and the best way to do it is just to get them done, right? Um, for Trump University, that's awesome. The point of interior design. Okay, so the important this is here is like it's a multi-use residential commercial building, right? And they're actually quite poshy type suites, right? So the interior design, it's just so that you can neatly organize. Oh, that's really cool, Fifi. That is really really cool, man. Awesome, man. What trade are you? What trade are you just starting in? And thank you for watching. That's great. I love like my older videos and stuff like that, talking about how to get into construction and things like that. I've been thinking about maybe updating them, and just because of like the new camera and the new way of editing I have, and the new name too, right? Construction Cronies. I was thinking about doing some other stuff, but you guys let me know what you want, and I'll definitely. I like doing this live thing. It's nice because then you guys can ask things live, and people can watch the replays and get the information and stuff like that. It's just longer format, but hey, teacher Elsa, aw, thank you, sweetheart. That's awesome. Stud framing and drywall, excellent, dude. Okay, so for you then, I'll show you what you need to know. Okay. So the drawings here, you're gonna only really work in architectural right here, and the cover page here is where you start. There's always like an index of like the pages, and you're gonna want to know. Let me see here. All right, okay. So let me see if you guys can see that. Let me know, okay. All right, so for say example, and thank you for the super chat, sweetheart. Okay, I did not make it as management because if I didn't have the staff, I would do it my damn self. And yeah, me dibble. That's exactly what happened to me. They hate that. They hate that. But you know, like you have to get done, right? I've never been late on a job. I always got my jobs done on time, which is really hard to do. Okay, so this is where you start. You don't need any of this stuff. This fire exiting and fire separation plan you definitely need to know in steel stud and drywall. We'll take a look at that. So that's A.3. Parkade, main floor, slab plan. So you don't need the slab. The slab is just the concrete. But you do need the main floor plan, the second floor plan, like the floor plans, right? And let's see. So building elevations are useful. Wall sections, right? I'm surprised there's no. Let's just see what it says here. Okay, we'll go down to the next page. This is the walls. Okay, these are wall types. And you'll be referencing this page because they'll be labeled on the floor plan. Okay, so typical roof, roof patio, balcony. Let's see here. So floor construction, exterior wall. There we go. So interior partitions is the interior walls. Okay, and you're gonna see these are the wall types right here. So P1-1 is so P is for partition, right? Sometimes it could be for parapet even, right? So be careful of that. Read the wall, and so it always starts from like the inside to the outside, or outside to inside. No, it's inside to outside, I believe. Yeah. Oh, look at this double-sided. Outside to inside. That makes sense. Okay, so it's outside to inside here. I think that's how it goes. Man, it's been a while. I've seen so many drawings. Oh my god, it's insane. But it's important. It's good to know. And the specifications are another thing, but a little more advanced. But you know how we work in divisions, right? In steel stud drywall, it's like thermal and moisture protection, Division 7, and metals, Division 5, that we work in. But I'll show you guys that too. So okay, so these are your wall types: corridor wall, suite to suite wall separation. So that's a party wall. Okay, what we call a party wall. Usually double layer drywall, and sometimes it's double framed. So you go see here. Okay, we got, so it's a load bearing wall. It's got 1 hour fire separation. All right, and yeah, so we got 5/8 type X, 3 5/8 steel stud at 16-inch on center. Right, so this is how your 16 is on center. R12 is your so for 3 5/8 you're always going to use R12 insulation. For 6-inch stud, it's like R20, so you'll get to learn the types of insulation as well. That go. Good morning, Kodaman. How are you, my man? Yeah, no Coronas, no Coronas, my man. But yeah, so I forgot where I was. So R12 friction bat. So friction fit bat. So bat insulation is the like the soft stuff, right? Sometimes you'll see like rigid or semi-rigid. Semi-rigid insulation is like Roxol, okay, like the green stuff, the harder stuff, and rigid insulation is styrofoam, okay, the just styrofoam. And when you're working with rigid insulation, it'll go by thickness, right? So 2 inch or whatever, right? Um, and then the semi-rigid will have its own R value, which is going to be higher. Like say for R12, I think it's like 12 or oh shit 12 point something, or I know R20 is like R 22.5 or whatever. The Wuhan clan. That's hilarious. The Wuhan clan. So anyways, so these are your wall types, okay? So if we go down to the floor plan, we can come back and reference the wall types, okay? So let's see here. Fire exiting plan, slab plan. Let me just zoom out and I'll zoom back in. All right. So see down here in the corner, right here. This will have your this is the page title. So this is the main floor plan, and see the A 1.2. So that's architectural. A stands for architectural, and then the 1.2 is also the page number. Okay, so when you're talking about something, you need to reference. Say you need to know. Oh shit. You need to ask a question or put in an RFI or like ask, hey, good morning, Sabone official. Good morning, good to see you. Hello, hello. So say you need to put in an RFI or something like that. You need to say, okay, so I need to know what this is in grid line, whatever, or in this room on the main floor plan A 1.2 type thing, right? So this fire separation plan, just to quickly show you as well, will tell you where you need to do, say, maybe baffles or anything like that, where things need to go to the deck, type thing like that, right? So you got these lines will all mean like 1 hour. Hey, Michael Daniels, welcome. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much, man. That means so much to me. Thank you. Okay, good, it did. The alert did work. Thank you so much. Yeah, isn't it? It's so different, right? I just made it simple. It used to be really busy, and I took all the stuff away and just I painted it a different color, and yeah, just nice and simple. And so thank you so much, Michael Daniels. Thank you. Happy Sunday. Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Awesome, Michael. Awesome, man. That was so awesome. So yeah, so then you can see right here. Yeah, happy 0202 2020. Yeah, that's so cool, right? I'm there. That's a cool. It's a good day. Yeah, it is. That's so cool, man. That's funny. Right on, Max B. Anyway, so yeah, these will show you like these darker ones here. There will be a legend somewhere on the page, I think. Usually there's a legend, but then oh yeah, right there. So 2 hour fire separation and 1 hour fire separation. So the darker lines is a 2 hour fire separation, and yeah, typically in the corridors, right, separating the corridor to the units. Well, you will see the. Oh, thank you so much, Michael. Oh, definitely. I'm always definitely always checking out your stuff. You bet. Yeah. I know it's too bad. I know on Friday nights I think our streams are on the same time now, which sucks. But I try to pop in before I start and see you guys, right? So they're both separation. So okay, so like this 2 hour and 1 hour fire separation. Oh crap! I want to zoom in and I'm using the scroll, but I'm in Acrobat, which is different. All right, so let's go in here, and I'll show you guys. So zoom in a little more. Okay, so this is your hallway, okay, and then of course these are your units, and this is your 2-hour fire separation, which usually means double layer 5/8 both sides, okay, and it's insulated. Sometimes there'll be soundbar or whatnot in the hallway as well. All right, and any penetrations will be fire caulked as well. You'll have fire dampers above every door. Okay, so if there's never forget the fire dampers. By the way, if you're framing like a residential or a unit, like a residential place like this, always never forget the fire dampers above the door. Always check for that. They're just little things. They're a pain in the ass if you have to go back in after to frame them out. But so yeah, this is, they're both fire separation. There will be fire separation here. So they got a 1 hour between the units, okay, and a 2 hour from the corridor to the unit. Okay, so you just keep that in mind, right? So there's no fire rating on the exterior wall. Okay, it's just on the separation walls. Okay, you're not gonna have fire rating on the interior walls either. It's just gonna be on your demising walls, your separation walls, right? Wow, 48-hour and 72-hour fire doors. Holy cow. Yeah, that would be pretty heavy duty. Okay, so let's check out the floor plan and see. So that's the parquet basement plan. I forget what it was. It was 1.3, I think. That's why I kind of like my nitro. Okay, so here's the main floor plan. So let's take a look at. Let's see here. Let's just take a peeky poo here at one of the units. Okay, so if you guys notice that there's no real labels on the walls, right? You don't see the wall types. So see DWG A2.5, right? So you want to see drawing 2.5 for this unit, okay? So it's a typical unit. So 2E, 2B, these are typical units. So you're going to reference another drawing, which in the architecturals, a 2.5 for this 2E type unit, okay? These right here are your details, okay? So this is detail number 3 on architectural drawing 8.1, okay? So when you're looking at this corner right here, or say you're framing out this corner, and you were like, what do I do? Okay, you go to your drawing and you look, you see if there's a detail. First thing you do. This right here is a cut. It's called a cut, right? So this is going to be, you're going to look at this. You're going to look at this is architectural drawing A5.3, right? So you're going to see like a looking this way, okay? See the arrow is it's a cut through. It's going to be looking this way. So you go to your elevations or whatnot, and you'll be, or your wall type or your cut. Oh my God, you'll see. I'm going to show you, and it's going to be looking this way, right? So if you're trying to find something over here, right? Say like right here, it's not going to be here, okay? Because only stuff over here will be in that one. Because look at the arrow, right? You can see more details. Okay, here's more details right here. So if you're framing here, you're like, wow, what a mess. What do I do here? Well, look, there's a detail, A5.1, right? Lily flooring installer. That's funny. So let's do that. So we'll check out drawing A2.5, and I'll show you the wall types. Okay, so remember these are our page numbers here. And this will give you project information as well, right? So project number, the architect. This is the architect. All the be more information here. Always to make sure that you're using issued for construction drawings. Okay, so IFC drawings issued for construction. You'll know up in here, and this here is also showing you the addendum that was made. So you got to make sure you have all the addendum as well, which is other thing, but you want the latest drawings, so make sure you're using issued for construction. not the tender ones, right? All right, so second floor, third floor, fourth floor, roof. Okay, so typical suites. This is 2.1, 2.3, so 2.5 was 2E, I believe, right? Yes. Okay, so also, oh crap, I just did it again, trying to zoom in. So this is where you're gonna get your layouts. Okay, you're lucky. This one is in this is an imperial, right? It's not in metric. A lot of drawings are in metric, so you need to know how to convert from metric to imperial. Okay, or if you understand metric and you have metric tape, like I do, I can mix the numbers back and forth, no problem, right? But these are nice because they're in imperial. Okay, I guess a lot of the times now too, big jobs will always be in metric. Okay, some only I find only these little residential ones are you'll get in imperial. But anyway, so you'll see here. Okay, it's important to understand. Okay, these are your grid lines. Okay, it's important to know where the marks are. So if we go down here. We're gonna find, say we're gonna frame, I don't know. Let's say we're framing this wall right here. Okay, it's a P4 wall. Okay, P4 partition 4. So we can go to the wall type page, look up P4, and it'll tell us what kind of wall it is. Okay, it's gonna be probably because it's a bedroom. It's gonna be 5/8 on either 6-inch or if it was. If it was wood, it'd be 6-inch. If it was steel, it could be 3 5/8. Okay, but just go to P4 or the wall type page, and it'll tell you what it is. But it's important to see where the marks are. Okay, because a lot of the times you're going to be going from center of wall. Okay, sometimes let me see if I can find one. Okay, this is from the edge of the wall. This is to the outside edge of the wall. Okay, so this right here is to the outside edge of this wall, right? So when you're laying it out, you're going from outside to outside. Okay, so this is a 6-inch wall. We're gonna come in 6 inches, and then we're gonna come over to our okay, so let's see, it's 10 foot 7 1/8. You're gonna need to take make sure you know that when you come over 10 foot 7 1/8, you got to come back 3 5/8 to the other side of that wall. Metric is definitely more accurate, I think. I like metric better because there's no fractions. You know, like metric to me is much easier. But we don't use a lot of metric here in America, really. But yeah, so it's important to know where the marks are. If sometimes it's from center of wall to center. Okay, so always be aware of that. You need to adjust your layout to where to where it's supposed to be. You gotta keep an eye on that, and it's not easy always, right? Your door stubs, and there's a lot of math too, right? Like for example, you're getting half the numbers here sometimes, right? And the architects are weird. They'll give you measurements from weird spots, so you got to do the math and figure it out, or you got to find something where you can square it off of or whatnot, right? But yes, EW2 is exterior wall, EW exterior wall, W13 window, right? So in this case they're windows. But so when you see a cloud like this, it means that there was an addendum, okay, to the drawing. So this cloud should have a reference on it somewhere. Caution. I guess there's just a caution here. Watch out for that though. Okay. So yeah, and the W13 is for your rough openings, right? You're gonna go to the window page, and you're gonna find out what a W13 is, so you know the rough opening, right? The RO to frame. So you're gonna be looking at that. Door types as well. So door 9, you're gonna go to the door type page, and you're gonna find out how wide the door is, okay, for the D9s, right? So D9, D4, D14, right? Your sliding door, closet door. There'll be drywall returns on the inside of that one, right? Just really stuff you got. So here's your scale too, right? It's always going to have a scale 1/4 inch for the when you're using those. I forget what they're actually called. They're rulers that have different scales, like the 1 to 100 or whatnot, right? 1 to 1. They'll have a metric one and an imperial one. Okay, so the scale helps you to know which side of the ruler to use. Okay, and you can use it, to check your size or whatnot, your layout. But be careful with that because the ruler is really hard to use. It's old school, and it's more of a like a check type thing. Okay, when you're estimating or doing takeoffs, then you can use that ruler. Okay, 'cause to me it's not that accurate. It's a little finicky sometimes because computers are everything's on computer now, right? But yeah, you'll see here. Look, see, so half jam for bifolds. So that's like what I was talking about, the closet, right? So they want on this right here. Let's take a look here. So this is your jams. Okay, this right here for your closet, like I was saying. So it's got a drywall return. All right, and these are studs. So it wants 2 studs. Okay, 2 studs on either side of the closet, right? And even though like they're showing the studs turned out like one's flat obviously and the other one's turned around flat, generally they'll both go the same way, facing outwards to where you're going to drywall it flat. Okay, but yeah, these are studs, and this is drywall. That's how they draw drywall. It's just like dotted, dotted whatever inside the lines there. Actually, you need measurements. Yeah, right. Room's number 107. Header jam for bifolds. Interior door jam. This is important too, right? So your interior doors, okay, and this is very typical, is 4 studs. Yeah, I use lasers all the time. Yeah, I use lasers for everything. Yeah. So when you're doing a layout, okay, you're laying out your door opening. They're not going to give you that little stub, right? They're not going to give you that measurement, but it's going to be your 3 to 4 inches, okay? Because you're going to have the just double studs onto the wall. This is interesting because usually I would put the drywall through the back of the first stud, okay, and then lock it in with this first stud and then put the second stud in. Okay, that's how I normally do that. Is I'll put the drywall straight through, and if it's a fire rated wall, then it has to be through. But I tip because it makes it really strong. Okay, for the door, that part, without that drywall all the way through, it's not the strongest. Okay. But it shows you here. It wants a stud for the corners, for each corner, right? And then you got double studded. So when you're laying out this stub, you got to come out the width of the 2 studs, right? So 3 inches. I always come out the extra ½ inch to 5/8 to lock in that stud, okay? So I can run the drywall right through. But yeah, it's kind of neat, right? So let's see here. If I go to the details, right? So then you're going, okay, I got everything. So now I know where the wall types are. I know I know my floor plan. I know whatnot. I needed detail. I'm stuck on something, right? Here's another cloud, right? It's just caution or 1. It's either a 1 or a caution thing. I don't know. But yeah, you might want to ask that question. There's some notes, so here we go. Always check the notes. Always check the notes to see if there's anything relevant to you in them. In this building, I don't believe so. No, this was a walk-up. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, window type, wall type, whatnot. So, okay, so we're still in typical suites. I like these little details here. It's always nice to have extra details. Yeah, these suites are amazing. These big suites. Oh, yeah. This is a nice building, guys. I finished this one. This one I did like, oh, wow, like 5 years ago or more. Like, this was a while ago when I did this building. Okay, so also when you're a framer, you're gonna want to, especially in these buildings, you're gonna the reflected ceiling plan is also something that you're gonna want to know. Um, let's take a quick peek at the ceiling plan. So there will be a legend, and these will denote this is bulkheads. So this is where the bulkheads go. This is actually really nice. It shows you the size of the bulkheads. A lot of the times you have to guess that or make it tight to the ducts that are in there. But this is nice. It's giving you an actual drawing, and it should because these are more high end condos. So yeah. Why? What do you guys use over there? But yeah, this will tell you. So right here under this will be the slab. Okay, this will be just the concrete slab above. I love when they do that. It's so nice. So right here, this is nice, eh? So this is for rooms 108, 203, 208, 303, and 308. So they're all typical, right? But yeah, always in bathrooms. There's always drop ceilings in bathrooms. Your only thing you don't really need to know anything except for if there's a poop fan, you need to know where to mount that. In older brick buildings, yeah, you know, this was brick. This building was brick actually. So let's see here. So yeah, there should be a legend somewhere for the walls as well, or for the ceiling. Yeah, right here. So there is a legend right there, right? Come on. Right on. So drop gypsum board ceiling bulkhead height as noted on drawings. 8'4", 8'4" AFF, right? Drop ceiling, gypsum board, bulkhead, site confirm. Yeah, the Dens glass is tough. Like Dens glass is a really hard product to work with. It's not my favorite thing to do. That's for sure. The thing is with drywall is it's heavy. You know, it's really heavy and it's dirty, right? But I do enjoy. I love the framing and drywall. I do enjoy it a lot. It's a really interesting trade. I find. Um, Probably one of my favorite. My so if you do call, I don't order that type of equipment, but I do call it the poop fan. We all call it the poop fan. That's just everyone knows what the poop fan is. And but that's funny, eh? I wonder if the electricians or the HVAC guys or whoever installs them wonder what they wonder like I'm sure they don't. It's like a part number to them, but it's funny. Mm. Yeah, I don't do rentals anymore. I only do new construction. So I rentals are a pain in the ass, and I don't like rentals. I hate the demolition part. Really, it's dirty, and you never know what you're gonna get exposed to. And in a demolition, like I'm not a fan of it. So oh, okay. So let's see here. So here's the elevations. Okay, these elevations are important. They'll tell you how high walls are, whatnot, and stuff like that. This right here is going to tell you the exterior finishes. Um, Okay, here's all your grid lines. Okay, these are all your grid lines. Or no, these are your types. Sorry, these are your types. There's your grid line here. 8. Yeah, these are your grid lines up here. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's cuts as well, so you'll see that in the wall types as well. You'll see these are the cuts, right? So that's looking that direction. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's right, Max. Yeah, it's very logistical. Yeah, yeah, and it is great money. Oh yeah, definitely great money. So yeah, so here's your elevations. Okay, 130 feet. But remember, so see where ground is, okay? So the main floor slab is at 100 feet, so it starts. So you're not going to go up 130 feet from the ground. It's only 34 foot 4, for example, okay? Because it's the main floor slab starts at 100. So always check at that when you're looking at elevations. Uh, you don't want to get confused there, okay? Sometimes they start at 0, sometimes they start at 100. Okay, rarely will they start at a odd number. Okay, usually it's a 0 or 100 or 1,000 even sometimes. But so yeah, 130 foot. So it's 30 feet, right? 41 feet from the ground, right? From your grade. So your main floor slab. So your slab, yeah, from slab. And then, of course, over here is all the types, okay? So if you're doing steel stud drywall, you're gonna look in here and see if there's any walls that you need to know, okay? So look, precast concrete, exterior frame cladding as per window door schedule. So you'll see here. So 12. So manufactured stone cladding, boom, 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 precast. Anyway, you'll see. You know what I mean, right? So rooftop. Oh yeah, when you're doing roofs, like doing parapets. Okay, so the parapets are up on the roof, and they're basically, I don't know. I guess they're like your roof kind of walls that. When you're doing flat roofing, they generally almost always have these parapets. Okay, so when you're building parapets, there's things called scuppers. Okay, overflow. Okay, so when the water things like that, they can run off. Okay, always check for your roof scuppers when you're framing parapets. Don't forget those, because those are all like the fire dampers in when you're framing corridor walls. You don't want to miss them and have to come in and cut them out at the end. Okay, so always check for scuppers. Okay, some buildings don't have them. Okay, but always ask if it's not on the drawings. Always ask if there are scuppers. Ask the general contractor to verify that. Good morning, Cart Galaxy. Hey, buddy. Good morning, man. How are you? Good to see you, dude. All right. So yeah, those are your elevations. And here, building sections. Yes. Oh my God, this is what I was trying to freaking remember. Building sections. Okay. So this is now you're getting into your cuts. All right. So those little the circles with the arrows. Now you're getting into those cuts. Okay. So here is 1 and 2, right? And it on the page number, for example. But let's go down to the wall type. Ah, man, that's annoying. And look at those. Oh, here's a detail right there. Here we go. So wall sections. Yes, wall sections. So now this is where we're getting into those cut throughs, right? So you can find them on. So here's 5 on A7.1 is a detail. Sorry, that's a detail. This is a parapet right there. What I was talking about. Usually you'll get your parapet elevations from the wall sections, right? So this right here is a parapet. Okay, and your scupper will be above the roof. Okay, so you got to know how high the roof is, what kind of, like how thick it is for where the scupper will go, right? But yeah, so generally you're gonna frame it, and then that's it, right? Sometimes you'll be putting plywood on it. Depends. A lot of times the general contractors will do the plywood, but sometimes you'll trade, and you'll end up doing it. Whatever. You just kind of do what you got to do, but make sure that it's clarified. If you're bidding a job or pricing a job, that everything's like clarified up front, so that you know what's in your scope of work, right? How's everything going, man? How are you, Car? Good to see you, buddy. And then again, here's your detail. All right, but yeah, so this is cool, right? There's your wall sections. It'll tell you a lot, right? So for steel stud and drywall, you can take a peek to see what you're doing, right? So looks like you might have a box beam. It might be just iron. That's probably just a precast window header. Sometimes you'll have to build box beams and stuff like that, but right, yeah, too many things on the go, right? I know. Oh man, I feel you. 2020 is starting off pretty busy, so that's good. Right, there's your insulation. That's bat insulation, by the way. They'll draw rigid will be a different type. Right, so that's bat insulation. So you only have to generally insulate a foot. That's a very typical thing, insulating a foot in your parapets, and you're not going to fill the whole thing full of insulation in your parapet, just the first foot, right? I love open iron and concrete. Yeah, that's my favorite. I love iron and concrete. My favorite. Yeah. But yeah, see, there's the Q deck. That's a Q deck right there. You're gonna see an I beam right there. We should look at this detail. So this is detail 5 on A7.3. Let's take a look at that. Detail 5 on A7.3. 7.3. Excuse me. There we go. So detail 5. Let's just find detail 5. I can't see it, darn it. There it is, right here. Right here's your detail. So if you're trying to find a measurement for something, yeah, this is the construction drawings, Car. This is what the blueprints will look like when you're doing a building. So yeah, we're just kind of looking at different construction documents. If anyone has any questions or whatnot along the way, so when you're looking for a certain measurement, you're going to start with your floor plans, and you're going to go to your elevations, and then if there's nothing there, you go to your wall sections, and then you'll be going to your details. So it goes in that order. Okay, sometimes you gotta go surfing for information. It's just important. It's just as long as you know how to find the information, right? And then you'll learn the legends to know what things are. You'll do okay with the drawings. You'll be just fine. So here, see, GL is always a grid line, but yeah, this will give you further detail into what's going on, right? Oh yeah, Max B. Later, dude. Sorry, I missed that. Have a great day, man. Safety glasses are important. They're a pain in the ass, but they're very important. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's the details. So if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. Right, so here's the cuts, more cuts, right? So 7, 8, 8.3, you just got to know where to find the information, how to find it, right? Oh, control, maybe. Yeah, dude, thank you, me double. Yeah, right on, sweet. I used Nitro PDF, but because now I got the Adobe subscription, I'm trying to use Acrobat more, right? But Nitro PDF is awesome. It actually is very helpful for estimating. More friendlier than Acrobat. They got more estimating type tools. So, but for just browsing at documents, this is pretty easy. So we were looking at door types before, right? So here's your door types. So B, D, whatnot, P. So say we're doing door P, okay? So here's your doors, okay? Typical unit. All right, okay, so then you can go and find your rough openings, okay? Here's the size of the door. 3x7s is pretty typical. So you're gonna go bigger because you got to take into consideration the jam type and so on. Okay, so usually a 3x7 will be 40 inches wide. Okay. But yeah, so 2'4" by 6'8" or not. But yeah, so it'll give you all your door sizes here, right? And there'll be a similar page for the window. Oh, that is so much better, man. Sweet. So yeah, the door schedule will give you your door openings. And here's your window schedule. Right on. So same thing, right? It's going to give you your RO for the window. Okay? RO, rough opening. RO, okay? So 5 foot rough opening. The window schedule is nicer because you don't need to take, you just need to give yourself a little bit of room. Sometimes, like, if you're working with steel, is awesome because you can get it perfectly level, plumb, everything perfect, right? So you can just slide the windows in. It's perfect. It's beautiful, right? But with wood, it's a little more trickier. You might need to leave more room, and then you'll use shims and stuff like that. But generally, windows will be made after. Like, they'll come in and site verify the openings, something like a lot of the times, and then they'll make the windows to the openings, right? You just got to have the right opening in the right spot. You know what I mean? And keep them the same. So all the W16s are going to be all 5 foot, right? They're all going to be the same. But then, yeah, I don't know what's left in here. I love that. There's some nice. So yeah, there we go. Interior design. So this is your interior design, right? It's going to give you all the different stuff. Lobby section details. So ID, we're in different drawings right now. See, ID 0.9. So that's your interior design package now, right? I just want to see if they have. Oh, okay. So we don't have the mechanical. Yeah, right. These sometimes it's important when you're doing. To know the interior finish of a wall, say it's wallpaper, you're gonna need to know that you're gonna have to do a taping level 5 for that. Okay, if it's paint, you need a taping level 4. If it's just fire taping, we gotta know that kind of stuff, right? So you know where to like how to finish the wall, like taping wise, But let's see here. I'm gonna open up a different page here. I guess I'll do the Excel one. Oh, I'm missing the chat again, damn it. Yeah, right on. That's so funny, Amos. I was like that the night before yesterday. I ate like, fuck, man. I ate so much. I was hurting the next day, man. I ate like Doritos and ice cream cake and like chicken fingers and chicken nuggets, like potato wedges. Like I had a big bowl of fucking potato wedges and like chicken fingers and nuggets because Courtney made them for the kids, but the kids never ate them, so I ended up eating the whole load. Right, it was crazy. But But yeah, man. Oh, dude, I was hurting yesterday. Oh, fuck. So last night, I got a bag of Doritos and like a bowl. I put them in a little bowl and a couple of Oreo cookies, and I didn't even eat any. I was like, oh man. But yeah, I feel you, bro. That was totally me the other day. That's so funny. I got a lot of documentation that if any of you guys need help with estimating templates or like general conditions or anything like that, I have a lot of stuff. My website is down. I took my website down. I'm gonna make a new website, but that I'll upload all these documents again to it. But until then, anybody needs anything ever, just ask me in the Discord, and I'll upload the file right there for you. No problem. I got tons of documentation. And if you're watching on the replay, just ask me in the comments to, my email addresses, everything's available there. We can comment. You can comment underneath the video. You can join the Discord. Everyone's welcome in the Discord, and you can ask there, and I'll find a way to upload the document to you. But this here is my estimating sheet. I just gotta go into studio mode here for a second. And let's get the right thing open. Oh, right. Oh, I think I had to use for some reason my Microsoft Excel wasn't working. Like the window capture wasn't working. So I gotta use display capture, which kind of sucks. But let's close. Okay, that's closed. Chrome browser is closed. What's going on here? Oh shit! I got everything's all messed up now. Darn it! Oh, I know what's wrong here. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, I just dug up a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff too, like old pictures, job pictures, and stuff like that. Transition. So there is my estimating template. Oh, here's the chat. Boom. Another ship fan, yeah. That's awesome. Oh, fuck, that's so funny. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but this is my estimating sheet. I do a lot of metal cladding estimating. I did estimated for huge companies, cladding, and I have a buddy who has a cladding company, so I estimate for him as well. But yeah, this is I can modify this sheet to estimate anything. Okay, it's just plugging in the numbers, and it's all yeah, you bet, Jelly Duck, you bet. Have a great day, man. Thanks for coming, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Jelly Duck all the way from Kuwait. But yeah. So it's all like it's all, it's all, there's formulas, everything's in there. Okay, it's pretty cool. So it'll tell you right here. Okay, I can put in a material. So let's say material, let's say cladding 1. Okay, color, whatever, that doesn't matter. Gauge, they like say 22 gauge. Square foot actual, so let's say 2,000 square feet, and then square foot estimate. Okay, you can inflate that a bit, but yeah, don't forget the thumbs up before you go. That's right, thanks, Car. Right on, buddy. But I wanted to kind of show you how it goes automatically down here. Okay, so it's going to tell you miscellaneous fasteners and caulking for that type. All right, so now you just need to put in so this right here will be here. This is this, right? So if we go, this equals this times 1.15, okay? Right? And then this will give you, say it's 230, a price for that. All right, so then you're gonna go over here, and this is gonna give you how many hours it'll take to install that 2,000 square feet. All right, so you can change the rate, play with the rate. So say I could do that a little bit faster, so we'll put 20. Okay, that'll drop you down 100 hours, right? Or say it's really complicated in it, so it's gonna take more time. So you drop it, right, and you can see, right, how many hours it'll take you to do it. Automatically it'll estimate your like supervision and safety and all this extra stuff, right, that you need to take into consideration, right? So your expenses and all that, right? It's really cool stuff. So this is a great sheet. I got one for roof. This is for estimating roofing, flat roofing, cladding roofing, whatever, right? This is for Q deck, for installing metal decking, right? It's a little bit different. Okay, because you got welding and things like that to take into consideration, and different things for doing Q decking, right? And then of course, and then a summary page, right? So it's pretty cool, man. I like that page. Let's see here. I think one more thing I was going to take a look at is the CCDC. I think I can actually. Let's exit that. There we go. Yeah, and this is the design bid build stipulated price contract. This is probably the most common contract out there. Okay, I know things are changing. There's more like IPD now, like integrated project delivery, things like that are changing, but this is still probably the most widely used contract in existence. You can Google an example of this, and it's construction documents, right? CCDC is construction documents. So, but yeah, so they're all standard. Okay, these are standard documents, so that when you're in court or going into litigation or anything like that, then everything's the same. Okay, so use the standard documents is a really wise thing to do. If you're just a small guy, you can just use the general conditions or whatnot and write up a small contract, but it's good to know. Let me just close it. So don't save. It's just good to know these contracts, to know what's in them, okay? Because when you're running a job as a foreman or a superintendent, it's important to know what you can do and what you can't do, right? If you know these contracts, okay, then it's just so good to learn these contracts and what's in them, because you can easily get taken advantage of on a construction job, okay? Because everybody wants more for less. Okay, that's guaranteed. Everybody wants more for less. So it's important to know these contracts, to know what's in them, and and to learn. Like, okay, I can actually put that in there, right? Like, you have payment schedule in here. You got your this is just your directions. It tells you how like dispute resolution, all this stuff, right? Well, that's a good question, Conan. So, do you sometimes estimate a little bit higher just in case? Or no, if it goes over, you just eat it? So, that's a great question. And this is my answer to that. I never do that. Okay, I try to estimate fair. Okay, I'm going to add in everything I need. And I'm going to look at the specifications, and I'm going to do my personal takeoff. When I do a takeoff, okay, I will estimate how much material and time it's going to take, and then I'm going to put it into like a BIM program, okay, and have some. There's a company in India who you send your drawings to and everything like that, and they'll do takeoffs of the drawings and stuff like that. You got when they send it back to you, and if everything's similar, okay, then you're okay. So always double check your estimates. So what I do is I get out the paper drawing, and I'll add up everything on the paper, okay, and I'll use the computer software, and I'll make sure that they're in the same range. If not, then I know to go back and look at something, okay? But always double check, always verify through some method, okay? So for myself, when I was doing multi-million-dollar bids, I would do the paper one and the computer one for myself, and then I would get the BIM information back to compare all three and make sure that it's good, okay? It's really important, okay, that you don't overestimate it, unless you don't want the job really. Then yeah, crank it up, okay? But if you really want the job, you got to go as tight as possible, but you don't want to screw yourself. Don't take shortcuts, okay? I never just lowball or make cuts on something when you're bidding a job, okay? It's just going to get you into trouble. It's just going to cause you nothing but trouble in the long run. If the company or the owners don't want to pay for your services, and you got a good clean bid, then that's their problem, okay? But every time you win a contract, okay, every single time you win a bid, the first thing you got to do is think, okay, I won. What did I miss? Okay, did I miss something? Is my price low? Like, where was my pricing? Was it in the middle? Was it high? Was it low? If it was, but yeah, every time you win a contract, the first thing is you get nervous. You're like, okay, shit, what did I miss? Did I miss something? Okay. A lot of general contractors will screw you. They will take your low bid, knowing that you missed something too, right? And then screw you, make you do it for free, and then you have to legally eat it, basically, right? So you got to be very careful. Just double check, triple check your numbers always. Especially when you're doing jobs in the millions of dollars, it's like, wow, right? It's a lot of responsibility. So yeah, payments is important to understand, like holdback, liquidated damages, all those kinds of things, right? Like, I went to school for this stuff, and I have many years experience, so it's hard for me to think about where to start with you guys, right? But if you have questions, just ask me any questions, and especially if you're watching on the replay, ask me anything you want, anything, right? If you need to have private one-on-one session, we can arrange something like that. Like we could do a Zoom conference or whatnot. If you want to learn more about drawings, we can do a personal, more in-depth look at this stuff. We'll just have to arrange it through you just leave me a comment down below or get in touch with me on Discord or Twitter or something like that, and we can arrange a time and stuff like that. We can do a little private lesson or whatnot. But yeah, it's important to know. So the definitions, right? This is a good page to learn, okay? Especially if you're new and starting out. Change directive, change order, construction equipment, like the definitions is a good thing to know, to learn, right? Yeah. Well, there is differences, yes, between commercial and industrial. Industrial it takes a lot more time to complete an industrial job because there's a lot more safety, there's a lot more protocol you got to follow, okay? And so that's the thing. You need to know what general contractor you're working for and their safety program. It's very important to know that, because you have to estimate time for that. And that's what I had on my sheet. So say I'm working for Kiewit. My safety percentage is going to so it's funny, actually. The largest job that I've won on a bid was $4 million, and it was a gas station. Okay, it was a gas station with a full car wash and everything. It was a massive gas station. It was $4 million. That was the biggest contract I ever won. I've worked on jobs that are like, in millions and millions and millions. But I didn't bid them, and probably the second highest job I won was a cladding job, and it was like $2.2 million. So that was cool. It's cool when you win a multi-million dollar bid. You feel pretty damn good. It feels amazing. So okay, so and then the largest job I've personally done this is kind of a tough one. There was like a water treatment plant upgrade that we did, and it was massive, massive. And I was working for the general contractor at the time. I was doing crane rigging. I was rigging for the crane and stuff like that. And like the company, it had shored up both sides of the North Saskatchewan River. Okay, there was like a big hole in the middle of the river, and while they dug in, it was incredible, like down. Awesome! Oh, that would be sweet, Car. I'd love that. I'd be honored. That would be cool, just to start going around and building studios. That would be cool. That would be a cool job, man. Actually, just working on building studios, because I know how to build the sound panels and stuff like that, right? So that would be a cool job. I'm gonna be building sound panels here, and I'm gonna do a video tutorial on it as well. But I'm gonna be doing, because I'm gonna be moving to the garage soon, so I'm just kind of waiting to do them when I go out there. But the big sound panels, the big like rectangular ones with the rigid insulation inside that you kind of hang and stagger from the roof. Yeah, I'm gonna be building those. So, but yeah, I would be so honored, Car. That'd be awesome, buddy. The contract documents. Oh, chip factories. That's funny. Yeah. So yeah, it was just big concrete tanks that we were doing underground. It was insane. I've done a lot of big projects for the university and the hospital. There was the Mazankowski Heart Institute. Holy shit, that was a massive job. It was like 1 million square foot renovation, not a renovation, 1 million square foot addition to the Alberta unit, like the U of A hospital, and that was probably one of the most expensive ones. I could probably Google. Let me see here. Edmonton Art Institute. Oh, cost. Excuse me. Oh, hold on. 217 million. Girls, can you shut the door? It's really loud. Oh, the girls are funny. So yeah, here I'll show you guys this project that I did. So $217 million. This is a big project. So this could have been the biggest one. So and 14 million over budget is nothing when you're. I want to see if there's pictures. Oh, no pictures. Hold on here. Yeah, here it is. Here. Okay, so this was really cool. See this right here up there? I framed all that. Okay, here it is. Oh, I did this building too. This is across the street from there. I did this building as well. This was a big one too, and I did the DNA clinic next to it as well. Let's see if there's a. Wow, there's not really any pictures of it. Maybe I need to go. Here's a better picture. But yeah, Ellis Dawn was the contractor. Yes. But yeah, so I framed all of this. I framed all of that and boarded it and fire rated it, and over up here as well and around the back. I framed this whole thing, and all off a swing stage. Swing stage. Yeah, you spread your DNA around there. That's funny. Yeah, right. Yeah, Google Maps could probably do it. Yes. Budget was 165 million, and the final cost was 217 million, I guess. 600,000. I thought it was a million, but it was only 600,000. That's right. Yeah, I'm thinking of the other university job. It was an actual university job. It was 900,000 square feet. That's neat. But yeah, so this was really neat. So we did. It was a really neat system. It was an exterior wall job, and it was I want to say like 16 or 18 gauge steel, but it was stud inside of the, like, there was two top tracks. Okay, there was a deep track for slippage, and we had to put rock sole in the top, right? So rock sole in between two tracks, and then the stud in, right? And then fire cocked with the red Hilti fire cocking all around all the edges. And we were just shooting it to the steel with the powder actuated Hiltis, right? But it had to be perfect because you see the cladding, okay? You see that cladding, the segmented wall there. All the framing had to be perfect because of that cladding. Obviously it couldn't move or anything. It's just these panels were so high end that, yeah, it just had to be perfect, right? So yeah, I did all of this wall, the entire wall, all of that around, and then down the other side as well. And then of course I did other random stuff around here and there or whatnot. But yeah, this was my task. Was this big segmented wall? It was awesome. It was an awesome job. I really liked that job. I was on it for probably a year. Yeah, it was a good job. But let's see here if there was Edmonton DNA Clinic. See if it shows here. I don't know what it's actually. See, this is the male. This is the other side, but they're. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. It was fun. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, that was one of my earlier. Like, that was 15 years ago or more, right? Like, holy cow. That was about 15 years ago. It was first job I did when I moved to Edmonton. Very first job. I actually got this job in when I was in Ontario. I was making calls, and I talked to the owner of the company I was working for there, and yeah, only 600,000 square feet. Yeah, right. Right on, Amos. That's funny. That's cool, man. I done some really cool work. Um, I did find. Are we? Where are we here? Did I leave it open or not? No. Let's see here. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, these are all jobs I've worked on. I'm trying to find. Darn it! I need to organize all my job. I need to organize all my job photos into one folder, and then we'll do a live stream, and I'll just kind of show you the jobs that I've done. I'll do that another time, because they're all my pictures are all over the place. So I'll do that. I'll organize all my pictures into one like folder, sorry, and then we can go and I'll show you some of the things I've done. But yeah, I've done massive jobs, massive jobs, man. There's some jobs I'd actually like to get into, go back in and kind of get some film footage of the finished product, and then I have pictures of the build themselves. I think it would be neat to have a video of the space now, and then I could talk about how we did it through the pictures that I took along the way. I always take pictures of my jobs, so I got pictures of, I think, almost every job I've ever done. I've got pictures, so it would be cool to do that, right? But yeah, so the contract is it's important, right, to know this stuff. Okay, it's just good to read it and to know what generally goes into one. Okay, and yeah, shop drawings. There's always a shop drawing schedule and stuff like that. There'll be a schedule, submittals. Okay, submittals, things that you need to submit. So for approval and things like that, right? So there's always going to be a schedule for that. Clean up cash allowances, contingency, payment. This is the biggest one. You got to know this, right? So application for progress payments. If you need to have like a stat dec, right? Statutory declaration type thing, which is a sworn statement saying that you've paid all your suppliers and subcontractors and things like that. Fuck. And you'll have to do the stat dec to get your progress payment. And you won't get your final payment, your holdback, which is about probably 10 to 15% of your total contract. You won't get that money until the project that they know is done, and they will verify, or you have to verify that there's no liens on that all liens are released and things like that, right? Yeah, so this will tell you when substantial performance, substantial completion, and substantial performance, right? Yeah, you bet, me double, you bet. I missed that. Right, so substantial performance, like I was saying. So after the systems are up and running and they know that that it's working or whatnot, then you can get your holdback and stuff like that, right? Substantial completion is when you're past like 70 to 80% of your build, okay, and you can get and then substantial performance is after this stuff is all together tied in type thing, right? So they're two different things. Yeah, right. Change directives, concealed or unknown conditions. This is an important section, right? Always have this in your contract. Very important. Very, very, very important. And delays. It's important to know. It's important. You gotta know schedule. So if there's things that, if there's clarifications you need, or if there's change orders or addenda, always ask for a couple more days. Even if you don't need it, ask for more time on your schedule, okay? It's important to get those extra days in case something else happens from somewhere else. Even you got some banked days, okay? That's how I've always been able to complete my projects on time, is because I've been able to manage them properly throughout the project life cycle, right? Always asking for days when even if I don't need them, I'll ask for a day or two, because every time there's a change order or directive, it's your time, it's extra time that wasn't in the initial contract, so you kind of deserve the so the schedule. The owners and the designers, the consultants will kind of set the general schedule, and then the general contractor, whoever wins that contract, or the prime contractor, will modify it, and then all the subs will put their input as well, and then a final schedule is done. So pretty much everybody has some input, but there will be a target completion date. So you're going to need to know. So the general contractor, the owner will set how many days, when the facility needs to be opened by. You need to find out how much resources you have to put at it to get it completed by that time. Okay, so if you don't have the resources to complete the project by that target date, then just don't bid the job, right? That's also too when owners are qualifying contractors, they will make sure that they don't have too many other jobs on the go at the same time, right? Or will have jobs on the go at the same time as their job, because they need to have that. The target date needs to be, that's the most important thing. The owners, so the owner sets the schedule, right? but then everyone's input will make it, right? We'll put an actual schedule together. And Microsoft Project is a really good piece of software for scheduling. I took courses on Microsoft Project. I do like that. There's more like Primavera and things like that, like more in depth, total CM type software packages, but okay. Yeah, so that's another good question. Hold on here. Let me just go back. So yeah, so when your bid is accepted, okay, you don't have to do the job. So this is the thing, okay? It's tricky. Until you sign the contract, okay? Until you get a contract signed, right? That it's not really your job. If something happens, like you definitely you this is where bid bonds come in, okay? So on these big jobs, there's what's called bid bond. And what a bid bond is something like that, right? If you find out that you can't do the job because you hope you screwed yourself or something, you have to weigh the penalty. All right. If you lose your bid bond, it might be hard to get another bond. All right. But you have to pay so much per $1,000, okay, of the contract, and you'll submit that with your bid submission. Okay, you'll have the bond and everything like that. It'll be a requirement to bid on some of these jobs, and that's to protect the owners. All right, from people doing that, right? From, oh no, I hosed myself, I can't take the job. Okay, so you need to. It's very important. You gotta be so careful. Okay, if I saw that, Amos. But yeah, you generally on a big job you have to take it. Okay, on these smaller jobs, things like that, it's just unethical in that you're gonna upset it. The client, right? And they're probably not going to call you again, or unless you have a good relationship and explanation, you guys can work something out. But on these big jobs, okay, you will lose your bid bond. Bonding is really hard to get. It's very expensive, and you don't want to lose your bonds because then you might not get another one. Okay, then you could really screw things up. So a subcontractor can't complete a job on time due to weather. So no, they don't. That's why this section, general conditions 6, is important, because unforeseen and environmental conditions. Okay, if you're a cladding company, for example, you're working outside, and it's raining and raining and raining, and the site's all muddy, your equipment can't move in it, things like that. Then no, those days will just carry forward. All right, so weather delays will not affect your contract. Okay, you will not be charged for that. It's just a thing. Okay, but you have to be careful. This is what I mean, guys. You got to be careful with your contracts. You need to have that in it. All right, you need to have a condition in your contract saying, okay, weather and unforeseen conditions, things out of our control. We're not going to be on the hook if we can't get it done on time. Okay. But yeah, you should be okay. Most of the time, you'll be okay for that. And then say if you're held up by a other contractor, okay, though that's also won't be penalized. So say the other contractor gets done really really late, and then now you're another subcontractor that has like 2 days before you said you would be done. Okay, then this is why everything is always fucking hurry up and wait, or rush. Okay, they're rushing, they're pushing, they're always pushing. Okay, you're always getting pushed, and that drives me nuts when guys say, "Oh, they're pushing this now." I'm like, yeah, they're always fucking pushing. All right, everything is always being pushed in construction. Okay, there's no like, oh, take your time, right? There's never that. There's never any of that. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sure have. Not so much clients. Okay, clients are pretty good. I've always been paid by them. It's always the contractor that I'm working for that screws me out of payment. So there's some fucking scumbags out there, and yeah, like I guess in a sense, if I'm doing a subcontract, right, or if I'm working for a subcontract, say I'm doing piecework, and the guy that I'm working for doesn't pay, he's still kind of a client to me, but he's not the owner of the project I'm working on. Okay, so I've never had an owner screw me out of money, never. But I've had many fucking contractors screw me out of money, and that's why I'm big on contracts. Okay, no matter how big or small the job is, you need to have an agreement up front that this is how much you're going to get paid, this is your schedule, the basic things. Just get a contract signed, basic things. Okay, it's important. And if the guy doesn't want to sign a contract with you, then don't work for him. It's simple as that. He's going to screw you. Okay, that's all there is to it. But yeah, it's saddening. It's sick. Especially to the ones who are like, it's to me, it seems like the guys who get closest to you and who you think are your friends are the ones who screw you the most in this business. Okay, I had a friend who screwed me out of a lot of money, lots of money. Probably, I would say now total $16,000 even, and that's a lot of dough for me, right? And man, I was so upset. And then so when you go to the owners and the general contractor, the prime contractor doesn't give a shit. They never give a shit, right? Like they only care is if you're gonna lean in it and whatever, blah blah blah. But if you don't have a contract, you're kind of fucked. Okay, you need to have a contract, right? It's very important, very very important, guys. I don't care if it's just a piece of paper, with you guys' signatures on it. Just get something, right? So you guys have some really good questions, guys. Those are really good questions. So that's the problem with this business. Okay, you generally don't do that. Okay, lots of times, yeah. Okay, I get caught up because I'm pieceworking and contract working now, like just the smaller things. So it happens all the time. Okay, I'm not going to sit at home and wait for these guys to finish and not get paid. Okay, I'm going to go and find other work. This just happened to me. This just happened at Christmas. So the big job that I'm doing, it was a big lull. It was like a month in between work. Okay, so after 2 weeks, I'm like, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to go drywall a house. And sure enough, as soon as I start drywalling the house, guess what job becomes ready? You know what I mean? Is that big job, and they want me back on there. So I'm doing double shifts, right? I was working nights there and days at the house type thing, and it was a mess. Okay, and it always fucking happens. But you need to feed your family, right? You need to take care of yourself. But say you're a company, okay? This is where it gets tricky. If you're a big company, that's a really hard thing to do. Sometimes you're just gonna have to find ways to keep your employees busy until the project starts, right? You could try to take on another contract, but don't go too big. Don't take something on that if the other job starts, you're gonna be completely screwed, right? You need to be very careful, and that is not a good time for those companies, right? Lot of companies will. This is also why I find it so frustrating working in the trades, and why I don't work for just one company, because all they do is they hire and fire you. Okay, so they'll get a big contract and they say, oh, okay, I need this many guys for this job. So they'll hire that many guys, and at the end of the job, they'll lay them all off. Okay, so they'll hire you on a project to project basis. Very Every company has a core group of guys, sure, that they'll be on other jobs and they'll keep them full-time employed. But most of the time, they're just going to hire a bunch of guys and then they're going to lay you off at the end of the job. It's just the way it is. And it's frustrating because there's no loyalty. There's no loyalty. These companies expect you to be very loyal to them, but they give you none in return. They give you shit. They want everything from you, right? But they don't give you fuck all in return. It's sad. That's the problem with the non-union work, right? When you're in the union, you go from job to job, right? And you're pretty much, the union will keep you employed. But out here, there's no union, right? So it's up to you, the person, the individual, to keep finding work. And man, I find as soon as I get comfortable in a company and things are going great, I'm making good money, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're laid off. Like, it's sick. It's sick. Yeah. You don't. Yeah, never work for friends or family. This is true. This is true. You don't do jobs for friends and family. It's just like not paying jobs. Okay, you don't do that. Never get into that. It's a messy business. But you can go and work for beer and help them out. Sure, I'll go help my buddies out. I'll help my family out. No problem. But I'm not gonna do it on a professional like contract unless I know that I'm the best person for the job. Okay, but I'm still gonna have a contract with them. The only time that I got screwed is when I didn't have a contract. All right, that's the thing. Always get a contract. And not just in the construction industry nowadays. Yeah, it's crazy. Like my mom and dad, they treat their employees really well. They like, man, they're old school, right? And to work for people like that is so rare nowadays. It's pretty sick. Yeah, Car, I get it. I get it. So when these big places take laws, ain't there something you can put in your contract to protect you? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Konamin. You can basically put almost anything in a contract as long as both parties agree to it. If you need to know, there's a set of general conditions that I have. Anybody wants the set of general conditions just to look over to see what to put in your contract? Let me know. I'll upload it to you. Like I was saying. Um, but yeah, loyalty is a two-way street. I'm not going to be loyal to anybody if they're not going to show loyalty back to me, right? And if it's going to be all business, then it's all business. Okay, that's just the way it is. Yeah, right. Yeah, that would be fun, Amos. I would definitely help my buddies out for sure. Oh, I'd buy that for $1. Right on. And yeah, that's right. They don't want to pay benefits and things like that. Yep. That's right. Yeah. You need to know after the job that you're going to be all right. And that's what's sad too. Like, families need benefits. Families need benefits, guys. And the fact that the construction industry doesn't provide that for us anymore, it's pretty fucked up, right? It's pretty messed up. Thank God, my wife has an awesome job with the. It's not government, but it's almost government. It's with the AGLC, right? The Alberta Gaming and Liquor Commission. Okay, she has an amazing job, amazing benefits. Okay, if it wasn't for her benefits, we'd be totally fucked, right? We would be broken on the street. Like it's fucked, right? But yeah, that's what that's why I do this shit, right? Like, when I started my channel, I started it out of frustration. Okay, it was right after I was ripped off by a company, and I was so pissed off because I went in over the holidays and got shit done for them. I worked my butt off, got their project. They begged me to come and do the work, and then they ripped me off and screwed me over in the end. So that was right when I started my channel. I was sick of it. I was like done with it. I'm like, you know what? I need to start like talking about this stuff. We need to bring this to light. We need to make the industry better. Because it's broken. It's broken as it stands. It's broken, right? At least $1.25. Hey, that's awesome, man. Right on. Oh man, that's awesome, dudes. Thank you, Amos. I appreciate that, bro. Oh man, that's so funny. But let me see here. I don't know if there's. Let me me see here. I don't know what else we can look at. I guess I could show you guys the general conditions. But the specifications, I was going to look at the... yeah, right on, Amos. I was going to look at the specifications, but I did that once on a live stream, and we'll... right on, dude. Yeah, right on. That's funny. Yeah, but you don't want to make don't like make promises and stuff like that you can't keep, and don't take on too big a job. I know everybody wants to help out friends and family, but you got to do your paid work first, and you can help them find a contractor. That's what I like to do. I like, even my dad does a lot of projects, and that's how I started really kind of helping the contractors he was hiring, and then when I was 15, I went off on my own and started in sprinklers, right? But I like, for my dad, he doesn't even listen to me anyways, but I would just kind of look at his contractors and be like, dude, you need to do this, and you need to do that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you can help them you give them advice, be a consultant to them, but don't take the work on, right? Case of coronavirus. Bada bing, bada bing. Shit, where are we here? Weird, eh? Oh man, yeah, I got a lot of stuff here. I got all the safety documentation you'll ever need, like fall protection plan, FHAs, and everything you need. I got daily site report sheet, emergency response plan, the price request, sign-in sheets. I got everything. Better than, dude. That's so cool. My dad's beer was Labatt's Blue. Now he only drinks rum. But yeah, my dad used to drink Labatt Blue when I was a kid. Now he only drinks rum, but rum and Pepsi. Hey, sweetie. Say hi, looking at the camera. Hi. Right there, straight ahead. Hi. How are you, sweetie? You guys being good?
Yep.
Your hair's all fuzzy. Fuzzy.
Because I'm playing with Warner.
Ah, you're playing with Warner. Cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'll be done soon. We'll play.
Okay.
That's funny. I don't drink hard liquor. I drink beer and coffee. Yeah. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
I love you. Love you.
I love you too.
All right. Give me a few minutes. I'll be up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. High five. Yeah, you can play today. Yeah, I'll set it up after I'm done. You bet.
Okay.
All right, babe. Coffee tastes like dirt, he says. Yeah, I used to drink a lot of coffee, but now I've cut down. Right now? Yeah. Yeah, just give me a second, boys. My little cutie pie. Let's see here. If I can go back to my window capture and go to the screen. Yeah, here we go. Just pop caffeine pills. That's awesome. But yeah, here's all the documents that I have. Like, some of them, not all of them. That anybody wants me to upload them, just leave me a comment down below or get in touch with me on Twitter or something like that. But yeah, here, take off these estimating sheets, and like, these sheets took me a lot of years to make. Okay, this is like over the course of my 20-year career. Okay, of making these documents. Okay, so they're mint, they're beautiful, they're perfect, they're free. Okay, I'm giving them to you for free. So just because I want to help. Okay, I got safe job procedures, safe work practices, Man, this estimate template is worth like hundreds of dollars, man, if not thousands. Okay, but yeah, I got a lot of documentation that took me a long time to make. Another shit fan. Shit fan. The poop fan. The poop fan. Company safety rules, enforcement policies, inspection policies. Safety. Oh, here's the whole safety manual, guys. This is a safety manual, man. I got whole safety manuals, and so this is the kind of stuff too that I was kind of hoping that I forgot all about this stuff. I was gonna help companies make their safety manuals and stuff like that for money, obviously, not for free. But yeah, I could tailor it to your company, and I'm not gonna charge you an arm and a leg for it. But it might help you get your core certification, your safety certifications, or whatever. But yeah, if you guys know anybody, any companies that need help with their documentation, like safety manual or whatnot, like that, I can do that for them, and it'll be a fair price. Be a very fair price. But that'd be a good way for me to generate some income. Yeah, cool, eh? Yeah, so blank safe work practice, and that's the thing. Like, I can make safe work practices, safe job procedures for you, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, right. Yeah. Ah, little greasers pizza. Love it. That's awesome. Cool, man. So, but yeah, yeah, guys. So that's you good? Yeah. So yeah, I totally forgot about that. I've been so busy with actual work this year or last year that I totally forgot. But this is what I needed to do is get another website up and running. I might actually start doing that. Might start doing that right away. Actually, it's probably a good time to start. I'm gonna build it in Adobe Illustrator, and yeah, Koneman says good morning, Amelia. Amelia, I'll tell her. She's back in Ben's room, but I'll tell her. She's my darling. Yeah, Squarespace. No, I think no. I'm gonna make my own in Illustrator, and of course I'll use whatever I need. But and then I'm just gonna buy a domain and I'm gonna do it all myself. The thing is with Squarespace and GoDaddy and all that, like you gotta use their editor, and like it's real pain in the ass. Okay, and it costs like you gotta pay way too much, to have to have these services. Like GoDaddy really pissed me off because I didn't want to edit my site anymore. I didn't want to use their editor. But you need to pay it. If you don't pay that, then they take your whole website down, right? And I learned that the hard way. I mean, I just at first, yeah, WordPress, yeah, right. So yeah, I don't want to get into another like situation where like that. I want to have my own shit, my own editor, my own everything. I don't need that. I just yeah, right, car. So yeah, it'll be a cool website. But yeah, I'd like to help more companies out like with this kinds of stuff. Like I put in the work. And so I just need to customize it to the companies and this and that, and I can sell safety manuals every day of the week. Like any company wants a safety manual, that'll cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. So I'll save it. On the no on the dark web. Yeah, it'd be an onion browsing. Yeah. Nah, that's funny. I'll be back in a moment. 90 seconds. I did HTML back in the day. I don't need. You don't really need to know HTML though anymore. it's good to know to like customize things and all that, and I know programming, like, so I can definitely learn what I need to get something done. I can do that, no problem. But yeah, I'm gonna use Adobe Illustrator to make my website. So, but yeah, the dark web, yeah. That's too funny. I use I use what the hell is it, Tor browser, right? Tor browser. I do a lot of research with Tor browser, okay, because it's to me it's the cleanest way to research a subject, because you're not no, Adobe Illustrator, yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be doing it on Skillshare. There's a whole course, like courses, like a whole program on making a website and with Adobe Illustrator. And I remember using Adobe Illustrator back in the day too to do websites and stuff like that. Right? It's got an HTML editor as well. I think I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Illustrator, yeah, man. Dreamweaver, I remember Dreamweaver too. That's funny. That's cool. There's more vector graphics. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Illustrator. Yep. We'll see what other programs I got to use with it, but I think is the core program is Illustrator. But we'll see. I'll let you know how it goes, and hopefully it looks cool. But I'm gonna do do the courses and get it done, right? Ah, right on. Get the work done in a week. Hey, right on, dude. Oh man, 2 cases of beer. The Budweiser. I actually don't mind Budweiser. I don't drink domestic beer, but I actually don't mind Budweiser. That's not weird, Al. Streamlabs doesn't tell you how long you've been going for anymore, eh? What's this here? New? Something new? Oh, multi-stream. You so genius. That's funny. Where is my Oh shit, we've been going for 2 hours, guys. Crazy. That's crazy. Oh man, that was so nice of Michael Daniels to come in and drop the $5 super chat. That was awesome. Thank you, Michael, if you're still here. Cheers on that. That's so cool, man. You guys like the VCG construction matches matches my Nerd City hat, right? The colors. It's cool, eh? That's awesome. I'm gonna throw some tunes on. We can finish the stream out with some tunes, but if anybody has any questions on construction documents or anything like that before we go, let me know. Or forever hold your peace. Can you guys hear the music? Is it? Let me know if the music's too loud. Real Budweiser? Oh, I love Czech beer. Oh, I love Czech beer. I mainly drink Grosch. Grosch, and I think Grosch is Dutch. Let me see. I'm gonna grab one of these cans. I'll see. Yeah, Holland, yeah. So these are hopefully music's good now. So the Hacker Shore, I love this Hacker Shore. It's a good beer. Where's this? This is German, I think. I think this is German. The Hacker Shore. Bavarian. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's German. It's German. The Hacker Shore is German beer. I love that beer. And then this is the Grosh. This is my probably I drink this mainly. This is my go-to beer. Is the Grosh. It's from Holland. But yeah, I love those beers. Good, right on, good. So a passive building is a voluntary standard for energy efficiency. Okay, which reduces the building's ecological footprint. It results in ultra-low energy buildings that require little energy for space heating or cooling. A similar standard, Minergie P, is used in Switzerland. The standard is not confined to residential properties. Several office buildings, schools, kindergartens, and a supermarket have also been construction. Yeah, you bet, Car. Thanks for coming, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be down in Ontario. I don't know, in the next month or so. Probably, I'm gonna say March. I'm gonna try to get down in March, so maybe early April. But like I said, we're gonna get down to Niagara Falls for sure, and we'll come see you. But yeah, definitely talk later in the Discord. You bet, Kevin. You bet. Have a great day, man. Yeah. Heineken tastes so much better in Holland. Yeah, I bet it would. But to answer your question, Amos, a passive building, not that I know of, not that I'm aware of. I haven't. So, but I have worked in projects that are like that, but I wouldn't call them a passive project or passive building. So, not me personally. But yeah, we're getting close to wrapping up here. Anyways, it's been 2 hours, and I'm sure Courtney needs some help with the kids and stuff. So, but man, it was good to see everybody again. Always good to see you guys, man. Friday night stream, Friday. I got Friday and Sunday stream in this week. That's good. And uploaded a video this week, so that's pretty good. The getting the videos uploaded and done now is really hard with the limited time I have, because I spend a lot of my time learning stuff right now, and so once I get more comfortable with all the software, then I'm gonna start spitting out more videos for sure. But also too, like if I had more time to work on this rather than in the field doing my piecework and stuff like that, then so I think we're trying to get down for Christmas next year, Konaman. We're trying to get down there for next Christmas. We'll see. I need to get my passport and stuff all done and stuff like that. And it's just a pain in the ass because there's a trail of documentation that I need to get. And I need a new SIM card, and to get my new SIM card, they want me to get a new birth certificate. Like, I have a birth certificate, and they're just not accepting it. So I need to get a birth certificate so that I can get a SIM card, and then I can get my passport. Right? So it's just I just got to do it, right? Dude, I would love. Matt, I definitely will be going to Boston again. I love that city. I'd love to show the kids that city. So, but yeah, dude, I'll definitely be there at some point. Definitely, it's at the top of the list. So of places to go. So yeah, you never know, buddy. That'd be sweet. We'll do a meetup in Massachusetts or something like that. That'd be sweet. Yeah, I know. I know Tokyo Drew, and like there's other guys that stream on Friday night, and it's definitely a tough one. Maybe I should switch it to a different time, a different night. Really, it wouldn't make much difference to me. My wife would probably appreciate me not streaming on Friday night, because now it's getting a little crazy with the girls has swimming lessons on Friday, and you know, somebody needs to watch Warner, and they don't get home till usually when I start. So maybe we'll look at different time. I don't know, but I love the Friday night stream. It's a good time. That's my wind down from the week type thing. And I will let you know. And F everybody else. Yeah, right on. I got onto Tokyo Drew's stream this morning, and that was cool. That was cool. Ant was on the stream this morning, Amos, and I was talking to him about you, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know Amos. He's cool." So that's awesome. And but yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Team Smoke, great. Shout out Team Smoke. I like Drew. I do like Drew, and Michael Daniels too. His yeah, I saw you too, me devil. I did say hi to you in the chat. You saw that, I think. You must. Did you see? I tagged you, or I was on my phone, so I can't tag on my phone, but I did say hi. But yeah, I don't know. We can explore and see what different times work or not. But that's the point of the Friday. Is it's supposed to be just chill, right? And Snowbird, are you ready? Oh yeah, darn straight. 3:30 a.m. on Wednesdays. Not for me, man. 3:30 a.m. No, that's before I wake up. I get up at 5:30, so. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up. But thanks for coming, and teacher Elsa, my daughter, Michael Daniels, thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate it, guy. Yeah, man, that was cool, Michael. I really appreciate that, guy. What time zone? Yeah, Massachusetts time zone. That's East Coast, Eastern, EST, right? I want to say Florida's 3 hours behind us for some reason. What time is it right now in Florida? Or is it 2 hours? Is it 2 hours right down the coast, right? I think Florida and Toronto are in the same time zone, right? But yeah. Oh, you're very welcome, Amos. You're very welcome. It's 12:18. So yeah. So you're 2 hours ahead, right? 2 hours ahead, of course. Yes. You're ahead now. We're 2 hours behind, so EST, yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you guys all have a great week. Thank you for coming to the stream. Be safe out there, guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Konaman, Meat Devil, Amos, Carr, guys, everybody who came, thank you so much. Have fun, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. 5 hours behind me, Devil. Right on. Okay, I got you. Cool, man. Very cool, guys. I didn't? Yes, I did. I did say hi. I specifically remember. You just didn't hear me. I always say hi to you, man. You have to go and look at the replay. I'm sure I said hi to you. I can actually remember it in my head. So, but then again, my head's a little fucked up. So, all right, guys, you guys are the best. Thanks so much for coming. See you later, guys.